Hello, everybody. I just thought I'd do a live because, hey, why not? It might be a long live, it might be a short live. I don't actually know yet. We'll see how we go. But in saying that, I thought, like I said, check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing, see if everyone's okay, and yada, 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 blah, 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 wee, yah. Well, there's two people watching. Okay. Hey. Uh, yes, everyone needs to take a break. It's just doing my head in. Like, I am so tired. I could sleep for 100 years, maybe, but then that'd be horrible to wake up to know that everyone I love and care about isn't here. So that'd be horrible. But no, like I said, I just thought I'd do a catch up with everybody, see how everybody's doing, seeing if everyone's safe and everyone's happy, healthy, yada, 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 blah, 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 wee. Yeah, I'm okay. Just tired. So I got a text message telling me that a package was going to arrive today, and then I rang after it was due, and they said that that was spam. So I woke up early for no reason after getting to bed at 5 a.m. So fun for everyone. But no, I'm very, very tired, so I'll be probably having an early night tonight. Hello, Matt. Hello, Van. Hello, whoever the other third person may be. So I don't know. But like I said, I did a live earlier, but I played it back and it sounded shit, so I deleted it. But I don't like when lives sometimes sound like shit. And here comes the rain. Yay! Glad I didn't put washing out. I nearly did. But then luckily I listened to my gut instinct and said, no, don't do that, it's going to rain. But oh, yeah. But like I said, I just wanted to, because like I said, I try and do lives once a week, whether it's true crime based or hello, Cheryl, hello, Craig. And like I said, I thought I'd pop on here, check with everybody, make sure everyone's okay, see if everyone's having a good day or Cheryl's birthday was the other day. So I'm hoping she had a fantastic day and she got spoiled absolutely rotten because she deserves it. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to talk about tonight, but like I said, I just thought pop on here. Why not? And see, like I've said now, like 3 other times, see how everybody's doing. But what else do I want to talk about? Oh, far! I don't know what to talk about, guys. So if you've got something you'd like to talk about, feel free. I am allowing chat to take over this live, even though there's only 6 of you, but still. I don't know what to talk about. I really got to start planning these lives better where I know what I want to talk about. But I had my inspection with Corilla Deville and her sidekick yesterday. I was not here for that inspection, and that was my choice because I don't like being because they just no matter how much of a good mood I'll be in, they always seem to bring me down. Um, they criticise something so stupid. Okay, now over here in Australia, we have a shop over here called Coles, and you get these big bulk rolls of toilet paper. And my bathroom is quite small, so I had message him Van and tell him don't forget the Skittles and the shaver and the shaving cream. But no, what happened is that I put the toilet paper that I haven't used yet, it was still in its packaging, into my laundry sink because at that time, as I was leaving, I had nowhere else to put it. So, long story short, I put it, like I said, still in the packaging in my laundry sink, and they criticised that. Like, it is something so minor, yet they criticised it. Unfreaking real. My bed has been in the same place for over a year. And now they're complaining that they can't get around the bed to access the bedroom window. And it's like, you haven't complained about that up until now. Why is that? And my bed is a solid wood 4-poster bed. So I can't necessarily just go, oh, yeah, sure, no worries. I'll just move it. No worries. And it's like, really? You're really going to judge me on that? Far out. But I do have some good news, which I'll say for a little bit later when a few more people come in, if that's okay with everybody. I think I told Van about it when I spoke to her earlier today, but yes, I'll save that good news for a little bit. Yes, definitely, Matt. Unbelievable. Like the things that they pick on. I don't use my oven, so I use my air fryer, and they say that the oven is dirty. Like, seriously, how can it be dirty considering I don't use it? But in saying that, if I get someone to come in and do that for me, it's like $80 just to get someone to clean your bloody oven. It's like ridiculous. Ridiculous, if you ask me. But yeah, so next inspection, everything will be pretty much the same. And if they choose to criticise it again, I've now got myself someone who is going to advocate for me. And when I spoke to her on Tuesday, I believe it was, I requested and I begged her, more or less to the point. I said to her, please don't let them fool you. Please do not let them pull the wool over your eyes like they do with so many other people that I've tried talking to. They in turn have spoken to Junction, and they have managed to pull the wool over all their eyes. I got an email back in regards to my complaint I made about my housing manager not wearing masks or protective, like the mask and the gloves or whatever they're supposed to wear when they come out and do these inspections due to COVID. And she had the audacity to say that they're supposed to wear masks, and if I ask them to, they will more or less apply, what's the word to use? They will say it's okay. And it makes me so angry how I've been asking them since COVID hit Adelaide. I have been asking them to wear a mask and they have refused each and every time. And the fact that they come across like, oh, well, if you ask us to, it's not a matter of asking. It's a matter of the fact that, like, if you go out in public, you have to wear, over here in Adelaide, you have to wear a mask if you go into public places. Now, where my housing co-op is located, it's located down near the airport, down near this area called Marion. And the thing is, though, is that I do not give a flying, excuse my language here, I do not give a flying fuck if they don't go from one house to the other. They're still in a suburb that has been considered a hotspot. Hello, Pauline. What can I say? I'm very well protected, Pauline. That's why. But if the people that are subs, if they don't want to be anymore, they can just let me know and I can, more or less de-wrench them. Exactly, Craig B. It is mandatory and they will not do it. And like I said, I'm now officially, as they put it, until you relapse, I will be on 2 monthly inspections, which I am so relieved about because I have. Oh no, I'm not going there because that's part of my good news to tell later. After I have my little whinge and bitch and fest, bitch and fest. But it comes down to, like I said, they are being so unprofessional with everything. They can't, and they go, oh, we can't actually move items to take pictures. And it's like, okay, so when you go into my kitchen, you're okay to lift the blind in my kitchen and leave it up and so high because they're both taller than me because I'm only 5'2", which was actually quite interesting. I only found that out the other day. But they lift the blind so high that it's not one of those ones where it's got like the little thing that when you want to rise it, it's got the little string on the side that you pull it up. It's actually got one of those blinds that's got like the little loop, and that's the way. And you more or less put your finger through the loop, which is great fun when you've got carpal tunnel to try and grip it and pull it down. They lift it so high that I actually have to then stand on a chair, which is not very good to do at the best of times, to pull the blind down. They can move my curtains out the way to take pictures of the windowsill, so to speak, but yet they can't move a packaging that has like 8 or so rolls of toilet paper in it. They can't move that to take a picture of my laundry sink and then put them back, because God forbid they should use their brains and do that. But 2 monthly inspections now instead of the monthly. So at the end of the day, that is going to help me in the long run. I'm not going to have to fork out $150 to $200 per fortnight to get my place up to their standards, even though they say on their inspection forms to have it as a reasonable state of cleanliness. So I can't actually see who are the spanners at the moment, but I know Van's one. I know from memory Craig B, I think, is one. And I don't remember who else is in here at the moment that actually is. So I do apologise, but my mods do an amazing job, most of them. And I appreciate them all individually in their own little ways. But like I said, I'm very well protected here. I just choose to have, like I said, I try and rotate my mods, so that way if they don't want to be a mod for a night, they don't necessarily have to be. They can still be in here, but they can easily just let me know, say, hey Tammy, I'm in here tonight, but I don't really feel like being a mod tonight. You're not going to be demodded. It's just the fact that you don't have to worry about doing all the dropping of links or anything like that. If you don't want to do it that night, you can just join and listen. Doesn't faze me. But no, but like I said, I really was hoping, and I know this is going to sound really, really mean of me. I was hoping that, Seeking the Truth with Dave will be in here so I can tell him the good news that I've got as well. And fingers crossed that I can get in touch with him. No, you won't be attacked for anything, Pauline. You can have if you maybe not start a riot, but if you want to come in here and just have an opinion about anything that you want to talk about, you're more than welcome to. There won't, no one will come if you come in here and you are, as you put it, attacked by other people. Those people, if they started the basic of the bullshit, they will be themselves. They will be removed from the live stream for this night, if you choose to. But that's the thing I love most about my channel is that, and Matt Willis is a mod too. Hey Aussie True Crime. I allow people to come in here and have an opinion about absolutely everything. If there's things that I don't necessarily agree on, I'll point out I don't agree with that, but exactly, on my channel and on Van's channel, and most probably Aussie True Crime's channel as well, is the fact that if they're discussing something and you don't necessarily agree with what they're discussing, if it happens to be a true crime case or something else, and you don't necessarily agree with that, feel free to voice it. Like, they're not going to look at you and go, oh my God, their opinion is different from mine and they're going to be blocked from my channel. It doesn't work that way. Well, not on my channel anyway. And on, so I can't, Van's already mentioned that you wouldn't be, attacked. But if you come in here and you start making someone's opinion, okay, no worries. All right, Van, you do that, sweetheart, and give me a call later, or give me a call tomorrow, or I'll give you a call and we'll chit chat. Van already knows my good news. So I'm very happy about it. But like I said, I'm just waiting for a few more people. The other day, I received a care package from the government. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. For the other day, I received a care package from the government / police of rice, noodles, cooking oil, soy sauce. I made a TikTok video about me and the cop, and it's wow. Matt, that is incredible. Hey, Karen. That is wow. I don't have TikTok. TikTok for me is just like Snapchat, but less annoying. But no. Yeah. So I don't have no. But that is really cool. That is really cool, Matt. See, you are popular. People love you, Matt. But I had what was it? Fuck. Is so with TikTok, is that like open to the general people that if you download the app or whatever it's called, you basically are open for anyone to view it, or how does TikTok actually work? Because like I said, that is something that I'm personally never going to be interested in. But I'm just curious that if you make a video, yes, I have good news, Karen. Oh, hang on. Hang on a sec, guys. Sorry. Hang on, guys. Sorry. All right. I just got a message back from Dave. He's hopefully going to be able to pop in here for a quick sec so I can give you all the good news, because then I don't have to repeat it to everyone. I want to be able to tell everybody my good news. Well, I think personally, I think it's good news. Even though, like, the good news so far is the fact that, I'm on, like I said, 2 monthly inspections and stuff like that. That's good news. Okay. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I've asked Mr. Dave himself not to pop up on panel. But, oh, here we go. G'day, Dave. Okay, my good news is, okay, for Dave, because he's just tuned in, and for others that have just tuned in, I'm on now 2 monthly inspections instead of monthly. So that's the first part of the good news. But the second part of the good news is that I got a phone call from my local hospital today to go in on the 21st of this month to get a review done to see if I am eligible to get carpal tunnel surgery. So you might think, Dave's probably thinking, "Mm." But yeah, I'm ecstatic. I'm hoping that whoever I'm seeing, I can't remember the doctor's name, but even if I did, I wouldn't reveal that now, because then you'll be able to know where I'm going. Fingers crossed that she sees me as a viable candidate, that I can actually go through with the surgery and stuff. So I'm hoping, and I mean, I'm really, really hoping that she sees it as that, because my thumb, pointer finger, root finger on both hands at the best of times go completely numb. And when they go numb, as you probably are aware, when I was timing people, not timing people out, but yeah, I was actually timing people out in one of Dave's recent lives. I was doing that because my finger would slip and my fingers then would go numb. And the best way I can describe how it feels is that it's gradual. It feels like someone's tying, okay, Dave, go rest, sweetie. Is that someone's tying an elastic band around my thumb, pointer finger, and root finger really, really tight. But then they're stretching the elastic band, and as they're stretching it, they've got tiny little pins in them, and they're stabbing my entire hand. And then out of nowhere, someone decides to come along and snap it back. And that nine out of 10 times that happens at the worst possible times. Like if I'm in the middle of washing my hair, or if I'm in the middle of, actually, just excuse the visual, boys and girls, but when I'm in having a shower, or if I'm in the middle of cooking something, it's really awkward when that happens, because, you can imagine, like, I don't have gas stove. So would I go turn off, thank you, Aussie True Crime. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Craig. Um, nah. Dave's probably doing a big live tomorrow night, guys, so he needs to be well rested. And being, I'm not trying to speak for him, he's probably not in here anymore, but being a delivery guy would take a lot out of you, you know what I mean? So, but I'd rather know that Dave is okay I've been actually really worried about him lately. It's weird, just a gut instinct that something's not right. But then when he replied to me today, it's like, he's okay, he's all right, he's all good. Oh, well, there you go, guys. That's why he's not actually tired. He just needs to be well rested for cuddles with his beautiful grandson. So he might not actually be tired. He just needs to be well rested. So that's awesome, Dave. I'm really glad to hear that. Um, oh, thanks, Karen. But like I said, when I got that, because I got a letter in the mail today saying I had an appointment on that I didn't attend, apparently. I had one on the 17th of August. But the thing is, though, I never got that letter. I never got that phone call. I never got that SMS. I got nothing. But the fact that they were able to fit me in so quickly after that one, I am just so, so happy. And I'm hoping, like I said, I hope that I'm a viable candidate. In all honesty, I'm dreading because of the fact that do I get them to do my left hand first or do I get them to do my right hand first? If they're both viable to be able to do them. So no, it's his second, Craig. Because if you look at his profile picture, he's got to meet his beautiful. Oh, it's not that picture. He got to meet his beautiful grandson a couple of weeks ago, and for what it's worth, guys, if he can spend as much time with his grandson as he can, because at the end of the day, you don't know when COVID's going to come back and smack you in the face. Whoa, I'm not. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. That actually scared me. Whew. Okay, moving on from that. But like I said, I'm really, really hoping that when she hears about my issues with my hands, I'm hoping that she will actually say to me, yes, you're a viable candidate. And if she does, yeah, well, that's true. Yes, it's Father's Day. Sorry. See, my father passed away, not a big deal, back in 2010, and we never celebrated Father's Day for him because all he wanted for Father's Day or his birthday, which coincides on the same date this year, which is the 5th of September, I think. He all he wanted for his birthday / Father's Day was alcohol, and I'm the kind of person that doesn't necessarily support doing that for somebody. I will not buy, like if I go to someone's house for dinner or something like that, like I'll take a bunch of flowers or something like that if I'm invited, which is rare, and or near next non-existent. But what I'm saying is I won't take alcohol at all. Yeah, so don't forget to ring your father on Father's Day, Matt, and everyone else in here who has a father that's still alive and kicking. Please make sure you ring and wish your fathers happy Father's Day. And for all those who are not fathers and who don't have a father, just light a candle for your own father on that day. I personally won't be because for personal reasons, I won't be. It sounds so mean. But for all the fathers that are in here, I wish you all a very happy Father's Day and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I really hope you get to spend it with your family, or your children at least. Um, Matt, do they celebrate Father's Day in Vietnam? Out of curiosity? Whoops. I always wanted to know that. Because I know that Americans do. And yeah, it just makes me wonder. Because like I said, we never celebrated Father's Day. And like, in all honesty, my mother only started thinking about Father's Day and all that sort of stuff after my dad passed. So he is definitely. Karen, where about are you behind in chat, sweetheart? Or is everybody behind in chat, or am I just talking too fast? I don't know. I think people might be behind in chat. I've got 14 people in here and I don't know who's in here. So if you could I don't know. No, I don't know if you are, Karen. I'm not sure. I don't know. But like I said, I'm just trying to work all this out, and it's yeah. But like I said, I'm actually like a little bit. But here's the thing that's weird is that I have a second opinion nerve test on the 28th of October, I think it was. Thanks, Aussie True Crime. So for me, it comes down to like if I go to this appointment on the 21st, does that mean that I can cancel the appointment on the 28th of next month? I don't know. Because I didn't want to say that anything about that to the hospital because if I did, would they have still allowed me to come to that appointment? Because like I don't know what to do. And but no, thank you all for being happy for me that I've got an appointment at the hospital. It's not a guarantee that I'll get a surgery slot, so to speak, but because as I've all told you in the past, yeah, that's true, Karen. Thank you. It comes down to that. What was I saying? Yeah, I'll keep it until I know something because I can't handle this pain much longer, guys, because it's just it excuse me, it wakes me up in the middle of the night. It keeps me awake at night. It gets to the point where I'm in so much pain that as I'm talking to all of you, I'll actually this is going to sound so sad. I'll actually be crying as I'm talking to you guys because the pain is that bad. Like I can't wear a hand brace or anything that people try and recommend me to buy because of the fact that it irritates my skin. And I have, which is weird. I have very sensitive skin. So, for example, I use oil of Olay, but I can't use. This is how fucked my skin is. I can't use the sensitive skin one because it makes me break out in a rash, but I can use the normal one and I'm fine. Um, and like I was saying, it comes down to, can't like in summer, like I said, I've said in the past, like summer is okay because I can put ice on my hand and my hand can function. But we've had a few days here in Adelaide where it's been really, really cold. No, I've tried doing what was it? My doctor said someone said to me try turmeric, and I can't have turmeric. Someone suggested hemp oil, and then I looked at how much it costs, and it's like no. So basically, when I'm in pain, I'm in pain, and it's frustrating because of the fact that the reason I say no to hemp oil is because it's way overpriced, and because I've never used it before. I don't like needles. No, 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 no acupuncture, no, because I don't think acupuncture will work for the simple fact I'm not dismissing it, Karen, at all. So please don't think I am. I don't think it would work for me because of the simple fact that I had acupuncture in the base of my spine and I had really bad back pain and it actually made it worse. I can't, I do have a weak back, but I can't have anything too hot in my hand because then my hand gets worse and I can't have anything too cold on it because then it makes it worse. So basically, I'm fucked. Sorry, but it's like like I said, I can use ice when it's hot, but when it's cold weather, I've basically just got to go through it and deal with it. So it's all good. But like I said, I'm like people don't understand how I can not like needles, but yeah, I've got a tattoo of a dragonfly on my boob. For those who didn't know that, yes, it's a dragonfly. It's not a butterfly. Because if I showed the whole thing, it would show a bit of my boob, and that's unprofessional apparently, and not acceptable on the YouTube world apparently, because might be reported for nudity. Um, yeah. Well, like I said, the person I went to go see was an acupuncturist for my back, and it didn't do anything. Thank you, Aussie True Crime. That's really sweet. It's just bullshit though, because it's like last night I was. This is how pathetic the pain is. All right, I have this really cool slow cooker. I could do that, Pauline, but it doesn't. Okay, I don't have air conditioning in my unit. So long story short of things, though, that if I was to do the cold towel in summer, by the time I'd get it from where it is and do that, it would basically be hot by the time I'd get it back to my bedroom, so to speak, because of how hot my unit gets. Exactly. Thank you, Aussie True Crime, for backing me up on that. It's like a lot of people don't get the fact that if you got tats, it must mean you must be comfortable with needles, and I'm not. And I would love to be able to say, yes, I'll do acupuncture for carpal tunnel, but I don't think it would work for the fact that my nerves in my arm, like all the way up my arm, I was to say, are shit. I can't, at the best of times, even lift a cigarette. And people, yes, it does. It gets really hot here in Adelaide. It is messed up. And and it's unfair for the people when people go, come visit Tammy. No. And if I'm in someone's car and they've got air conditioning, I try and avoid getting out of the car in summer because of the simple fact that it's just so nice being in air conditioning. Or if I'm in air conditioning, I lap it up and it's like, oh, this is so nice. But then, yeah, if my hand gets too cold, then I'm screwed. But last night I was making up to do it in batches. I was making up some chili con carne, and to break up the mince, fucking hurt my hand like it was no tomorrow. And I stopped having kids because it involved blood tests. Having involved blood test. Oh well, you can always just okay, but then, but yeah, okay. Sorry, it's not very often that I get actually stumped for words, but just then I did for a few seconds. So I'm not a big fan of Adelaide's hot weather. I'm allowed to get an air conditioner, but I have to pay for it myself, and for who they approve of to install it. So, say for example, and to get an air conditioner these days, it's not cheap. And then to pay for installation of it, of who Junction choose, because they pick on what they pick on, they want the money up front. There's no like payment plan involved in installation of an air conditioner. It comes down to that they would, out of spite, I believe, because of how they do treat me, I believe that they'll choose the most expensive because they're assholes like that. You're such a nice person, and but like I said, it's just I don't understand what's going on with my phone, but yeah, it's just getting to the point where I'm very, very, very angry at the fact that they're finding the most pathetic things to nitpick. And I'm over it. The pain is just so messed up. And it sucks because I have actually about 5 o'clock this morning, and I wouldn't know, Pauline, because I have one, but it's one of those ones that I would say it's an air cooler more than affordable aircon. I had one, but it kind of, if you know what I mean, blew up. Well, it didn't blow up, it just stopped working. So that's always fun when that happens. And they are good, but they're very expensive, so I can't afford them either. And it's frustrating. So, oh, I didn't do anything, Karen, to knock you offline. Are you okay? And I wouldn't know because, like I said, I can't afford the portable aircon, Pauline. So see how we go though. I'm hoping because last summer it wasn't that bad, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can get a cheap one, but it comes down to I can't even afford it. Like, you can get the cheap ones, but they're ones that you have to constantly fill up with water. And so to do that with because of how hot this unit gets, the water would actually have to be like really, really, really cold. And most of those really cheap ones and stuff are like, 11 litre water capacity. So my problem with that would be struggling to actually fill up the things all the time. Yeah, well, the fact that my advocate has said things back to with that sort of stuff, she goes, how long have you lived there? I said close to 15 years. And she goes, have they ever repainted your property? And I said, well, they consider the fact that, yeah, but Karen, I could barely lift a lid off a pot, let alone pick up one of those ice block things. That's how bad my hands are getting. Most of the time when I do my lives now, my phone is sitting on the arm of my couch because I can't carry the phone for a long period of time. So very, like I said, very frustrating and annoying, and yeah, I can't. I'm not. I'm just. You know what? I'm not going to try and make excuses. Okay. And when I say this, I'm going to say this only. I'll probably say this quite. Hang on. I've got a couple of little portable air conditioning units that would be good for a bedroom. They're proper refrigeration units. I could send one over to you if you want, Craig. That will cost you an absolute fortune. So I'm going to politely decline for the simple fact that it would cost you a fortune to send. But thank you very, 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 very. That's very, very, very sweet of you. Thank you. But like I said, that would probably cost you a small little fortune to send. So, but thank you. I do appreciate the offer. Hey, Sonia. How you doing, sweetie? How are you, all my sweet angels in here? But like I said, I've seen those little ones that can sit on my bedside, and Craig, I don't expect you to do that, doll. But like I said, thank you for the offer, but it will cost you a small little fortune, doll. Um, when it comes down to, I love how when people come in here and all they have to go is like, "Hey, y'all," or "Hello," or whatever, and you guys here are always so polite to say hello to people. So thank you for actually making each person when they do come in here after you've been in here for a little bit. Thank you for making them feel welcome, and thank you for welcoming me into your, whether it's into your home and you're listening to me on your computer and everyone in your household can hear me, or whether you're listening to me on earphones or what have you. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your lives. No, my portable air conditioner shit itself. I turned it on the other day and I was yeah, hi y'all. I should actually say that from now on when I start my chats. Hey y'all, it's Tammy from Australia. I don't know why I'm talking like that because that's not me. Sorry for that, who took offense to my accent there. I do apologize, but from looking at who's in here that's actually talking, yes, I definitely want to be thank you, Craig. Yes, I definitely want to be prepared for this summer. Like, I've seen a portable one that's got um that's got the hose that goes out the window, and the cheapest I've found so far is 400 and something bucks. It's like, wow. And that's secondhand. So it's like, no. Because I'll be totally honest with you guys, when summer hits, when you've got the morning sun in the back of the house, the afternoon sun in the middle of the house, and then as the sun is setting, it's in the front of the house, or reverse, morning sun in the front, afternoon in the middle, and evening in the back. Either way, this house gets really hot, or not house, this unit gets quite hot and very frustrating. So yes, Craig, I am trying to prepare for this summer ahead, and it's doing my head in. Like like I said, I've seen those little ones that you can put on like a countertop and stuff. I've seen them, and they look really, really cool. Because I've seen one that they said it works just as effective, because I'd need one that's gonna, because the one that I did have actually makes the air circulate, because the vents go up, and so when it circulates, yeah. We get hotter than 40 degrees, Karen. We had one time when we had a whole week over 45 degrees once upon a time, and it was fucking horrible. Yeah, I couldn't function. It was horrible, and it was horrible, horrible, horrible. And I'm repeating myself again. Going real good. But that's when I try to ignore it. Oh, Pauline's from Newcastle. Yes, Karen. I wish I knew you when you lived in Adelaide, Karen. I really do, because I reckon, if you met me, you would never have wanted to leave. I'm kidding. You would have met me, and then you would have wanted to move quicker. But thing is, though, I love winter. Before I got my carpal tunnel, I absolutely loved winter, for the simple fact that I can actually do something about keeping warm. I can put on a jumper, I can hop into bed, I can do all sorts of things in order to keep warm. But when summer hits, it's like, God damn it, I can't do a damn thing. I just like doing weird accents at times. But guys, give me a thumbs up. I don't get videos. I go back and I look, and there's comments, but there's no thumbs up, there's no thumbs down, which is actually a good thing. There's no thumbs down. I don't think there is. But yeah, I'd love to be able to see the thumbs up. That'd be cool. But yeah, I started watching this show. Why do you really hate winter, Pauline? We've got to get to the bottom of this. This is interesting. Pauline, why do you really hate winter? Please do explain. You guys are nuts. How can you not like winter? Who knows? Like I'm. Oh, this is so embarrassing to say this out loud. I'm turning 40 next year. Okay, and my dream from the moment I was 20 was to see snow. And now, while COVID's happening, I think I might have to say before I'm 50. You already talk. If you've already talked about it, I can rewind. But what happened with Junction? Oh, um, I did mention it, but I'll mention it again. They passed. I'm on 2 monthly inspections, but they criticised the most pointless shit. The fact that they couldn't get around my bed, so they could view the windowsill. They criticised the fact that I had a packet of toilet paper in my laundry sink. They said that my oven was dirty, even though I don't use my oven. There were a few marks on the wall in the spare room, which is fine. I understand that. I use my spare room as like my own personal walk-in pantry. It's great. But yeah, they judged that. So my advocate is still going to be here when they do the inspections. And she's going to, I begged her not to believe anything they say when it comes to, oh, we're trying to work with Tammy, because that's a crock of shit. Because if they're trying to work with me, they would actually listen to what I've been trying to say for the last few months. But then they said straight out, though, that if I have a relapse, they'll put me back to monthly inspections, and it most probably stay permanent. But who knows? Yes, they are the most pickiest pieces of, like, they're the kind of people that if you're supposed to wear your hair fully slicked back and all the rest of it, right? They would be the kind of people that would actually pinpoint if you've even got a single hair out of place. Pain in the asses. So I passed, but they still find reason to pick on it. Yes, they are bullies. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you have an upcoming inspection wherever you happen to be in Australia or wherever you happen to be in the world, please all ask your person who comes out and does the inspections, ask them, can you actually be in, like, how's it put it? Can you actually be marked down as untidy if you've got toilet paper in the laundry sink but not used toilet paper and still in its packaging? Can you actually? I wasn't home for the inspection. I made sure I was out because I was going to say my kegs. I've only got one keg, and that's my belly. It's protecting my six pack until I lose weight. Um, okay, the reason I do inspections so often with me is because 4 years ago, um, no, actually, more than that. 4 years ago, they took me to this company called SACAT, which is a South Australian something rental board or some shit. And what happened is I would be honest with all of you, like I've been honest up until, well, all the time, is the fact that I lived really badly because my depression was getting really bad. The guy that I liked got a girlfriend. The guy that he broke my heart into 1,000 pieces or more, and I just didn't give a flying fuck how I lived anymore. I did not care. And so basically, when I'd have some takeout, I'd just throw the container or whatever it was on the ground. I didn't give a shit. And yeah, so I was really, really depressed. And also, when I first moved in here, I was really depressed because I was dealing with, leaving a domestic violent relationship to come live here. And I was literally on my own. From the moment I walked through that door on the first day, I was on my own. And I had to rely on myself to know that if I started crying about something, it was up to me and me alone to pick myself back up again because there was going to be no one there to comfort me. Not that there ever was, but I had to do that. So to get to your answer about why so often is because I lived like a feral. I lived like a grot. And I'm not ashamed to say that. But since then, I've been jumping through hoops to try and get them back to doing monthly, from monthly to 2 monthly to 3 monthly. They refused for 4 years to do monthly, any more than monthly inspections. So, long story short, is the fact that I had to get cleaners in because I can't do it myself. Because every time I attempted to do it myself, they would, you know, so I would struggle. And every time I'd try and do it myself, they would fail me because I'd find fault every room. So I had to start paying for a cleaner. And when I had a particular cleaner, they weren't happy with them. They said, we advise you to get another cleaner because if you look here, they're not doing their job. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I've gone through a few cleaners in the 4 years, and I've now found one that is absolutely incredible. And I absolutely love it a bit. Thank you, Pauline. And since she's been doing what she does, I have not fully failed an inspection. I've failed certain parts of a room, but I haven't failed. And I now, after 4 years since SACAT, I'm finally actually taking pride in my home. I'm actually looking around as we speak in my lounge room, and I know that whatever is in this particular room, the only thing that I don't own in my own home is my refrigerator, which I rent. So I see it as that from when I first moved in here and I had next to nothing to everything I own now, I am so bloody proud of myself. And some people might think that's me being full of myself. And if you want to think that, again, you're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. But I now live as best as I can. Now that they're doing 2 monthly inspections, I'm hoping, and the beauty of having these things done, like I said, I'm hoping this woman who I see on the 21st actually says, yes, you're a viable candidate for carpal tunnel surgery. And like I said, it comes down to, like I said, I lived like a fucking grot. I did not care how I lived. In all honesty, I didn't care whether I lived or died, to be honest. That back then I didn't care because my depression was that bad. And living here, and I'm not saying this to be dramatic, my depression's gotten worse because I get messages about garden competitions and all this sort of shit, and yet I'm not allowed to do anything to my backyard because they won't let me, but other tenants are allowed to. They send me messages about art programs, knowing full well that I can't grip a pencil to save my life, and I've asked to be opted out of those sorts of messages because they depress me. And they said, oh, yeah, we'll do that. Clearly they haven't. I put in request after request after request after request to get a garden shed. So I can actually put the containers that are in here in my home, which they approved of, mind you, to put them in the shed. And when my housing manager filled out the paperwork for me in the last inspection, she, how to put it, I said to her, can you please make a note that my partner will be putting it together? Yeah, I will be, but I've got other plans for my loan in February. That's when I get it. That hurt. Sorry, guys. Lighting a smoke's fucking painful. And before you all say for me to quit, I'd love to be able to, but no. Um, but like I said, I'm not going to rent what do you call it? An air conditioner. Because at the end of the day, I'm not paying freaking, what was it, $46 a fortnight for 3 years to rent an air conditioner. No siree. Not happening. But like I said, it comes down to, as I was saying, back to the thing, they do monthly inspections to make sure that I'm keeping on top of everything. They try and make it sound like it's a good thing. But in an email I got back from them, they basically said that they will do, my housing manager has suggested 2 monthly inspections, but get this, on a slight relapse, okay? They chose to put me back to monthly inspections because of a slight slippage, so to speak. And in my opinion, that is absolute fucking bullshit. Because in every single letter that I get for them, whether it's an email or whether it's something else, they will say to me in each and every letter, please maintain your property in a reasonable state of cleanliness. Well, I do my best to make sure my house is, as I say, a reasonable state of cleanliness. But the thing is, though, they're the kind of people who, how can I put it? They treat it like this is a private rental, and it's not. This place was built in 1974 or beforehand, and yet it's still a shithole. I'm not allowed to do anything to improve it. I wanted to paint the walls like a nice pale mint green. Nope. I asked if I can do something with my backyard, like, dig up some of the grass and actually put plants in. Nope. I asked if I could put wine barrels in my backyard so I can do gardening before I had got told I had carpal tunnel. I'll let you all guess. There, hang on. Sorry, guys, give me one sec. Sorry, guys. I had to just quickly respond to a message. Okay, Craig B. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, I might be still alive then, but I might not be, Craig. But like I said, it's just... But thank you, like I said, for your kind offer. But like I said, it's called community housing, Pauline. I think that's more or less like Department of Housing, yeah. And it's like I said, like it's just horrible. I try my best to, you know, come on here and be happy all the time. But sometimes, quite upset about make sure that everything's done. Oh, well, in Adelaide we're not. And the fact that they still refuse to wear masks is actually quite disgusting. But then they have the audacity to say that if I request them to wear them, they will. Like, I'm sorry, but if I go to my local supermarket, I have to wear a mask. If I go to my doctor's surgery, guess what? I have to wear a mask. And it's like, they don't care. They just don't give a shit. And when I left to go to my brother's the other night, my brown cupboard that's in my lounge room was closed. I get home last night and guess what was open? My cupboard in my lounge room. So unless I have a ghost, they opened my cupboards again. I'm going out to my daughter in a couple of months. Where to, Karen? You're going out to your daughter. What do you mean? Oh, to see your daughter, you mean? Oh, that's awesome, Karen. Karen, that is wicked, darling. I'm so happy for you, honey. I hope it goes well. Really, really, really do hope that for you, hon. And I'm really glad that your daughter's doing well as well. But like I said, you guys are incredible. Always listening, always, supportive, and it means a lot, You're all great. I love each and every one of you in my own way. There's lots of ways you can love a person, and the way I love all of you, you're like my YouTube family. I appreciate all of you, so thank you. But it's just, like I said, at the best of times, it's difficult. And I hate the fact that I show weakness on here because they do say, can't take Molly. Oh, shit, who's going to look after Molly? Karen, where's Molly going to go while you go see your daughter, dear? I even said to them oh, thank you, Aussie True Crime. That really does mean a lot. Like, you have no idea how much that does mean to me. And I'm always here for you too, my darling. Oh, cool. Kathy girl. Sweet. But like I said, it gets to the point where the way that, talking about Junction, when you think about it, the way that they treat me is a crime. So it is a true crime discussion. Who agrees with that? Sorry, I'm so pathetic. Oh, but oh, Kathy doesn't. I love that. Kathy's going to look after Karen's dog, ladies and gentlemen, but Kathy doesn't know it yet. That is really cute. For those who don't know, Karen and Kathy are the best of friends, and they sound so much alike over the phone. It is scary. Unless Karen laughs, half the time I don't know who's talking when I talk to them both through group chat. If the one time I did, I don't know. I can't answer that because I don't know if Kathy's watching. If you are watching, Kathy, hello, my darling. Hello, every person that's watching. There's 9 of you, so that's pretty cool. But I'm looking forward to, like I said, the 21st. It's gonna be great, and it not only is a great day to go get checked if I can get the surgery, it's also marking the anniversary of my dad's mum who passed away. So hopefully she's watching over me a little bit and she grants, you know, whatever happens will happen. But I'm looking forward to it. Um, like I said, I made a batch of chili con carne last night and this morning. And what I did is I added the cauliflower and broccoli rice that you can buy frozen from your nearest retail store in Australia, that is. And I added that to the mixture, and then yeah, I'm hoping it tastes alright. I don't know, but I'm trying to make things when I make them. I'm trying to, like I said, stretch them out to the best I can. I got myself some kitchen scales. That was great. Didn't buy batteries, so not so great because it needs batteries to work apparently. So that's always fun. You buy something and you're like, ooh, and then you realise the battery's not included. Like, fuck. But yeah, I need to go heat some of that up for my dinner. Try to anyway. That's always fun. But I'll do that after this, which will be soon. I'm going to end without being rude, guys. Karen, if you're up for a chat, give me a call a little bit later if you want to talk, doll. But and that goes for all of you that know me. If you add me on Facebook, and you use a different name in here, like obviously True Crime, we're friends already on Facebook, so I know who you are. But what I'm saying is, if there's anyone else in here that would like to ever talk to me one-on-one, feel free. Just message me on Facebook. I have put my email in the chat a few times, but because my email gets bombarded with, "Are you interested in a one night with this person?" No. Oh, watch me live while I do this. No, it's like if you block something on your email, 20 more appear. And it's like, this is so feral. Like, I'm not interested in watching what they have to show. Like, I've got nothing against people who choose to, you know, film their sexcapades, so to speak. But I'm not interested in purposely clicking on something, especially when they go, "Oh, Tammy, click on this," and I'm just like, hell no. Or they address me as my email address, and then when you click on it, you just think, why not? Check what it's all about. And then they ask you to confirm your email address, and it's like, how about no? So I block it, and then by the next day, it comes up. There are like another 30 or so messages. So when people have emailed me, I do apologize if I haven't gotten back to you. It's quite slack of me. But I have requested that when people email me, please make sure that they put their screen name in the subject thing and then put in brackets my channel name so then I know it's you. That might help me find your email quicker, but I don't know. I just rather people, if they're going to, message me on like Snapchat, which my Snapchat info is on my Facebook page. And if that's not available, then by all means, leave your email address in the comments and say you wish to speak to me, or better yet, just message me on Facebook and let me know. Well, no, I'll get the notification because I'm always checking the message request section, and so far nothing, and it's all good. Yeah, stop sending me pictures of kittens, Aussie Tree Crime. I'm not a big person that likes cats, so yeah, please, enough with the cat pictures. Seriously. But I got this one and you're going, watch. Okay, I'm not saying this to be racist, okay? So please keep that in mind when I say this. Okay, watch what this Asian can do with this Coke bottle. Yeah, really? I don't care what she can do with that Coke bottle. Ugh. Hello, Miss Jones. How you doing, sweetheart? I honestly don't care what she can do with the Coke bottle as far as I'm concerned. Recycle it, love. Don't do what you're going to do. Oh, okay, she's doing what she's going to do with it. Oh, my God. I'm not interested in that shit. You know what I mean? And when people go, oh, what's she up to? I don't know, the label? I don't care. It's not something I'm very interested in watching at all. So for me, it's just a little frustrating to get those kinds of emails. But enough about my bullshit. How is everybody in here tonight? How are you, Aussie True Crime? How are you, Matt? How are you, Miss Jones? How are you, Karen? How is everybody? Yeah. This is a weird thing. I know I do this quite often, but is there anybody in chat who has a question for me at all? But like I said, feel free. I don't have to actually ever continuously announce that. You can ask whatever you want to ask whenever you want to ask it. It's all good. But excuse me, I do reserve the right to not answer if it's a bit too personal. But I'm willing to answer whatever you want me to answer. It's all good. Hang on. Okay. So I know. Oh, today I would. Yeah, it was raining here for like all of like 10 seconds. It's like, yeah, thank you. That rain was awesome. Send the rain to me, Aussie True Crime. I need rain. I'm only 5'2" and I need to grow, so send me some. But no, as I was saying, I'm going to be probably finishing this live soon, so I can probably quickly reheat some of the chili con carne that I made last night and have an early night, but probably not too early. Has anyone got any recommendations for Netflix? I've watched pretty much everything there is to watch, and I'm over. I watched Country Comfort, and it is a beautiful, beautiful little mini series. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, this is cool. Can't wait for season 2. So I look on Google and find out that it's not being renewed. It's like, for fuck's sake. And it's really, really annoying. But I am gonna hang on. No, I haven't. Is that on Netflix Australia? I want to watch that movie they did on the Cleveland abductions, but I can't find anywhere to watch it, which is annoying. Sorry, guys. I'm just eating a few Skittles, which I shouldn't be eating, but still. Is Lucifer good? No, I didn't watch Animal Kingdom. Is it good? I'm after more true crime stuff, so then if I watch it, I've got something to talk about when it's true crime. Well, she eats the original and the sour ones. At the moment, I'm eating the tropical ones, and they're actually quite nice. So I'm actually preferring them. Yeah, Van got me hooked back on Skittles. But I don't blame her anymore. It's my own fault. I can easily walk past the junk food aisle of the shop, but yes, they're just a bit okay. Yeah, I tried to get into Sons of Sam, but I don't know what it was. I just couldn't get into it. Has anybody got any idea where I can see the Cleveland abductions? That's something I'd really like to watch from start to finish. Okay. Okay. So what's it called? Animal Kingdom. All right. I shall look into it. Oh. Yes, I've got that movie on DVD. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It definitely kept me on the end of my seat. Very, very good movie. And yes, Miss Jones, it's still on Netflix. All right, guys, you're gonna get mad at me, but I have to do it. I need to go eat some dinner, not eat shit. But I will do a live maybe on Sunday, and maybe this is a huge maybe. It might be like a Father's Day special about fathers who've killed their kids. What do you reckon? I can only think of one person that I know who's done that. Oh yes, Wentworth is. Oh my god, I love Wentworth. For what it's worth, when I have Aussie True Crime up here in the foreseeable future, there is something amazing about that woman. She reminds me, and she's going to hate me for this, she reminds me of Frankie. And I don't, if those who watch Wentworth, you'll know who Frankie is. Not Prisoner. Do not ever think I said that. I'm talking about Wentworth, which is the remake of said Prisoner. And it is, I don't know what it is, but Aussie True Crime reminds me of her. And when I told her that, she said something, but I'm not going to repeat it because at the end of the day, she might not remember saying it. And I don't. So, yeah, but I think personally there is something that does remind me of her when it comes to Frankie. But yeah, but no, on that note, guys, I am going to call it a night. And if it turns out that I can't sleep later tonight, I might do another live and talk about the joys of not sleeping. And then I might be able to convince someone to call me and tell me a bedtime story. I don't like my chances. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. And thank you for all the feedback in regards to how with what's happening on the 21st. I will be doing a live that night. 100% sure I'll be doing a live that night because yeah. But until next time, guys, I will say good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Mwah. Bye.